Hello guys, Ijaz here, and this time we'll be talking about the iPhone 17 lineup. So this year, Apple released three new models. We have the regular iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Air, and the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. So it looks like we won't be getting the Plus models anymore. But we do get some new accessories too. We have a new Apple Watch and a new AirPods Pro 3. So let's talk about it. The base iPhone 17 now has a bigger screen, 6.3 inches, and that big screen finally has 120Hz refresh rate, so things are going to be much smoother now. The previous base iPhones only had 60Hz, so this is an improvement. But what I'm particularly more excited about is their new Ceramic Shield 2. Ceramic Shield is Apple's proprietary way of making the full screen more durable by using some kind of atomic level modification. Now, Ceramic Shield 2 is 3 times more scratch resistant than the previous one. Even Jerry Rig Everything couldn't get his regular scratches at level 6 with deeper grooves at level 7. So that's quite impressive. But at the end of the day, glass is glass and glass breaks. Even so, I think this will make it much safer to scramble it with coins and keys in your pocket, if that's what you want to do. Apple also released a completely new model this year, the iPhone Air. The iPhone Air is the thinnest iPhone Apple has ever made. Now, while this is aesthetically pleasing, one major concern is battery life. Apparently, most of the components of the phone has been moved to the plateau section so that the rest of the space will be dedicated to battery. But still, it can't be compared to the Pro phones in terms of battery life. So you are trading battery life for sleekness. Here's something to think about. Would you rather get a sleek, slim phone but less battery life, or you'd be okay with a regular size phone with better battery life? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Based on some of the reviews that I've seen, people seem to be okay with the battery life so far, so maybe the sleekness is a plus. Now, let's talk about cameras. I think by now it's apparent that this is not your regular review. I'm more interested in the innovation side of things. So, speaking of the cameras, the front camera now has a square sensor instead of the portrait-like one that they used to have. So, what does that mean for the average user? This means that you don't need to turn your phone around when you're taking a landscape selfie anymore, because you can just click a button and you can take a landscape selfie while holding your phone in a more comfortable portrait orientation. And it can even do it automatically for you when it identifies more people in the frame. That's clutch. Another good thing about the square sensor is that now there's more image stabilization for videos because they have more space to compensate for the shaking. So that's a nice feature to add. This is something that I know that other phones will and have to copy because it's such a nice feature. Look, this is a new channel and I'd really appreciate it if you can take 2 seconds to like and subscribe. It's free. We also have a new Apple Watch with all the features that it had before, but plus one new feature that I find very fascinating. The new Apple Watch can now detect high blood pressure. Using what Apple calls the optical heart sensor and advanced machine learning methods, the Apple Watch is now able to detect high blood pressure by analyzing how your blood vessels respond when your heart beats. I think this is amazing. For me, this is a sign that we are approaching the future of medical tech where even our clothes is able to analyze different aspects of our health. Finally, let's talk about what's new with the new AirPods Pro 3. So the new AirPods Pro 3 can now do light language translation. That means someone can be speaking to you in a different language, but you would be hearing English, and vice versa. This works perfectly if the other person is also in the Apple ecosystem. They're trying to keep you in the walled garden. But if the other person doesn't have an iPhone or the AirPods Pro 3, then what you are saying will be displayed on your phone for the other person to read. And it can also read it out loud for the person, but that is definitely less seamless. So that has been it for the new iPhone 17 lineup. Thank you for watching. I have more videos coming up, so you want to be subscribed for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Shoo.